from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, April 7th, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. Another shooting in the city of Wilkes-Barre. Two suspects are in the custody of police tonight after shots were fired Monday night on Holland Street. According to police, multiple gunshots were fired just before 8 p.m. 19 shell casings were found on the roadway by police, and each were marked for evidence. There were no reports of injury at the scene. Two vehicles were damaged, a dark SUV and a red Toyota Corolla. The names of those arrested have not been released. Police are still investigating. Anyone with information on Monday night shooting in Wilkes-Barre is asked to call police at 570-826-8106. A Hanover Township man is accused of molesting 5 children over the past 5 years. 55-year-old Luis Soto was arraigned yesterday before District Judge James Dixon in Hazel Township. 3 people went to the West Hazleton Police Department in February to report the abuse. The victims ranged in age from 11 to 19 years old. According to an affidavit, the molestations took place at a home on Allen Street in the borough from 2007 through 2011.
Hard on us, but these are especially hard just because of the children involved. I commend all my officers. Like I said, this is a month-long investigation. There was a lot of hard work put into it. I do want the community to know that this was an isolated incident, and it isn't like this was going on all over town.
Soto was charged with 1 count of aggravated indecent assault of a child, 4 counts of involuntary deviant sexual behavior with a child, 4 counts of indecent assault, and 1 count of endangering the welfare of children. He was taken to the Luzerne County Prison for a lack of $150,000 bail. Hazleton police are investigating an armed robbery at a home on Alter Street. According to police, the incident took place just after 4 o'clock Monday evening in the 500 block of Alter Street. Police say a victim was approached by 2 Hispanic males who pointed a gun at him and forced him back into his vehicle. The suspects forced the victim to drive south on Route 309 into Klein Township, where they got out of the vehicle and took the keys. The suspects allegedly stole money from the victim. The victim did not sustain any injuries during the incident. Anyone with information on this armed robbery is asked to call Hazleton City Police by dialing 911. A tractor trailer smashed into the side of a house while attempting to make a turn near Broad and Cedar Streets in Hazleton, and that's according to police. Police say they arrived on location just after 4 p.m. on Monday and saw a Western Express tractor trailer driven by 22-year-old Zachary Jenkins. The front porch and the bricks underneath of the 201 East Broad Street were damaged. A convicted murderer is requesting a hearing for the prosecution to show the amount of money it took to try the case. 41-year-old Hugo Zielinski is currently serving a life sentence for the murders of Michael Krakowski and Tammy Fassett. Zielinski must pay around $200,000 in restitution. The Luzerne County District Attorney's Office stated that the cost of prosecuting the case was $199,557 from 2006 through March 30th of this year. A motion was filed on Monday by Zielinski's defense attorney, Edward Rimza, requesting a hearing. The defense believes that the restitution costs are excessive and speculative. The Hazleton Streets Department was hard at work today, filling potholes around the city. WYLN stopped to speak with Streets Foreman Frank Vito about the progress being made after a long winter season. The Hazleton Streets Department is working with PennDOT to fill in the potholes that Mother Nature left behind. It's all hands on deck for the Hazleton Streets Department, and Streets Foreman Frank Vito told WYLN that they are working to fill in the potholes in and around the city.
We've been filling potholes probably the last 3 weeks. We've already put down 80 ton of hole patch. Today we started, I have 10 men out, 3 separate crews. One's equipped with a roller, the other's equipped with a vibrating tamper, and the other 2 men are doing coal patch. By the end of today, we'll put down 32 ton of hot patch, and it's a good patch. It's being rolled, it's being set in the holes the right way, and they should be pretty much permanent fixes.
Although there are plenty of streets around the city that have potholes, Vito says they try and choose the streets driven most by motorists, among other reasons.
Well, we go by as the residents call and request that the holes be filled. We make sure we try to get on top of them, and also us driving throughout the city, we try to pick the main thoroughfares where, you know, by schools, by churches, by, you know, by the hospital, by a lot of businesses where we know there's a lot of traffic. We try to get that. And not that the side streets or the courts aren't important. Everything's important to us. It's just a matter of trying to prioritize with the manpower that we have, just to try to keep some of the main roadways open right now, and we will be getting to the secondary roads and the courts also.
It's a busy time of year for the streets department. Not only are they filling in the potholes, but they are also beginning their spring street sweeping, which begins on Monday.
We're going to be filling potholes all this week. Unfortunately, it's also spring cleanup time, and starting on Monday, we're going to be starting our spring sweeping. And that's going to take up, there's not going to be 10 men on Monday patching streets. There's going to be 2 men patching streets, you know, until we get the spring cleanup done.
Vito says those who live in the area and park where they will be sweeping the streets need to obey the signs that are posted so the department can quickly and easily clean the streets from debris.
We post when we pick a section. We go week by week, you know, as to the section of town that we're going to be in, and we let the residents know where we're going to be. And by doing that, we do post emergency no parking signs, but we are asking all the residents now, if they can, begin cleaning up the garbage around their properties, all the debris, blow off your sidewalks, try to get the dirt off the sidewalks into the curb. This way, when we come by, it's pretty much one final cleanup, and hopefully by the end of May or first week of June, we'll have everything cleaned up, and then we can start attacking the potholes again.
Anyone who has any questions, or if they know of a street with severe potholes, you are asked to call the streets department at 570-454-2418. Again, the spring street sweeping in the city of Hazleton will begin on Monday. A list of streets that will be cleaned are available on the city's website, hazletonCity.org. A special presentation will be seen right here on WYLN honoring Vietnam veterans. April 30th of 2015 marks the 40th anniversary of the fall of Saigon. A 1-hour commercial-free special, Vietnam Remembrance and Healing, hosted by retired Staff Sergeant Eric Olson, will address what the community can do to better acknowledge and help Vietnam veterans. The special will take the audience through the history of the war and show the geopolitical effects of it to this day. The special will air on Thursday, April 30th from 8 to 9 p.m., Sunday, May 3rd from 2 to 3 p.m., and Tuesday, May 5th from 8 to 9 p.m. Be sure to stay tuned to WYLN for additional air times. Time now for a first look at our forecast. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbaczyk is in the Weather Center with the details. Joe, there are plenty of rainy days ahead of us, but when can we finally see that sunshine again?
Well, we're going to have to wait a little bit before we start seeing more sunshine, because we're going to be dealing with some showers over the next couple of days. Now, if you're traveling the next few hours, well, depending upon where you're at, you can see right at Interstate 81 at Route 93. See some areas of fog that has actually set up in the background there. Got to be careful for that if you are traveling. Other than that, just the wet roadways. Here comes some more of the rain and rain showers. Some of those have embedded some heavier bands that have been moving through. Here's a look at Live 35 SkyCast Doppler. Some showers in between. We're seeing some breaks. We continue to be on a mild side of things over a 24-hour time period. Temperatures were in the 60s and 70s, but now they've been cooler. 46 in New Angola, 55 in Berwick, 56 in Bloomsburg, and 56 degrees in Danville. When will we get a break from all of this rain and wet weather? I'll let you know with the complete 7-day forecast coming up in just a few.
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, residents in one part of Schuylkill County are voicing their concerns over a windmill farm being built in their backyard. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbaczyk is back with a full look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News, Greater Hazleton's only local news broadcast, with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Kristen Bazinski, weather with Joe Garbaczyk, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
Your home should be filled with the ingredients that most inspire you. And let relaxed sophistication fill the air and the walls around it. Find beautiful cabinetry, finishes, and details that capture your personal style. Craft-made. It becomes you.
Call, click, or visit your local Craft-Made dealer today. Breast Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Thinking of improving your home? Come to Kissinger's Floor and Wall, 101 West Front Street in Berwick, for all your decorating needs. Start with the floor. Kissinger's has all kinds of floor covering, from carpet to ceramic tile. Take the walls. Kissinger has a wide selection of Devo and Glidden paint and a large selection of wallpaper. And don't forget the windows. Kissinger has Hunter Douglas, Kirsch, Comfortex, and more. So for every inch of your home, shop Kissinger's Decorating Center.
As WYLN told you last night, residents in a small Schuylkill County community came out to voice concern over a windmill farm being built in their backyard. WYLN's Gary Perna has more on this story.
Around 20 residents came out to a supervisors meeting Monday night in North Union Township to question supervisors about a proposed windmill farm that's going to be built on Buck Mountain in the township. According to residents, they had no idea the farm was going to be built until one resident did some digging and found the plan. Township supervisors said a public meeting was held about 6 years ago to talk about the issue, and only a handful of residents came out. One of the residents that are against the building of this farm is Carol Polubinski. She spoke with WYLN today about her concerns.
We don't want the windmills. I don't want the windmills. This project is going to do nothing for the people of North Union Township. It'll simply cause health problems, the vibrations, the flicker. If you look into the case studies with these windmills, it's not as innocent and advantageous as people try to present them to be. Once they're up, there's no taking them down.
Polubinski said she believes there's an issue with the paperwork and permits, and it is not too late to stop the project from happening.
Right now, it is not too late. We can oppose these windmills. The people of North Union Township were not properly informed. We were not given a chance to voice our opinion on these windmills. It is the obligation of the company and of the county to inform us and give us a chance to voice our opinions.
Residents at the meeting told the supervisors that they believe there are a lot of questions left unanswered.
There's enough doubt with the studies. We're having a hard time getting results of studies. There are enough doubt that it is still possible to step in and put at least a pause on this project.
Polubinski believes that the residents in North Union Township are being used.
We're being used for other people's benefit. North Union Township won't make any money. It's going to make us sick. It's not going to do a thing for us. We're tired of these things being shoved down our throats.
Penn Wind LLC of Sunbury, Northumberland County, is the company behind the project. North Union Township does not have a zoning hearing board, so all zoning issues go through the county's zoning office. WYLN did place a call to the office and have not heard anything back as of this time.
And we need people's help. Anyone who would like, please call me at 570-401-3388, 570-401-3388. I'd be happy to hear anyone. We need everyone's help.
WYLN did speak with Supervisor Gary Carl, who told us that he did not want to make any comment at this time. In Nuremberg, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with another look at our forecast. Plus, the Tamaqua Chamber of Commerce hosted an event this morning, and Chief of Police Rick Weaver talked about the security system that businesses can buy into. Stay tuned, that and much more coming up next.
Penn State is right here in the Hazleton area.
We're top ranked by corporate recruiters.
We have 4-year degrees, so you can finish here or at another Penn State campus.
There's new scholarship money available.
And there's no application fee when you visit here.
Penn State Hazleton.
Download your application fee waiver at psu.edu/visit-hazleton.
Hey kids, I'm home.
Dad, it's cold in here.
Oh, it's not cold in here, it's warm in here. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn this down because I got to save money for tax preparation.
Honest Abe's, your tax partner, giving free advice year-round. 310 South Church Street in Hazleton. Call them at 570-861-8297. Don't stress, pay less.
A winning smile. It's not the secret to success, but it sure helps. Protect your smile by visiting Dr. Weiss for complete dental services. Dr. Weiss offers a full-service denture laboratory on premises, offering dentures in one day. 3 dentists, 4 hygienists, and a team of caring technicians and assistants specializing in quality dentures and repairs, complete general dentistry, extractions, cleaning, and caps. Dr. Weiss, where you can have new dentures in one day.
Well, we've had the showers coming through our area on and off, still relatively mild across our viewing area. Here's a look at the map for today, and well, the unsettled weather that we've had today, we're going to kind of continue to stick it in our area in place. It really is not going to want to go anywhere anytime soon. So over the next couple of days, heading into tomorrow, and then even as we start going into our Thursday, still looks like we're going to have some of the sunsettled weather around, maybe even lasting into Friday. So we're going to be looking at some showers on and off from time to time. So make sure you definitely keep the umbrella handy if you're planning on doing anything outdoors. Live 35 Skycast Doppler. Most of the activity now concentrated on eastern parts of Pennsylvania, the eastern third of Pennsylvania as you go out towards central and western PA. Really not much going on. But again, this unstable weather is going to stick with us over the next few days. Yeah, we're not quite as mild as what we saw yesterday, but near 50 degrees ain't bad. And we've picked up almost a half of an inch of rain since midnight. 50 degrees now, Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, 45 in Mount Pocono, 56 in Williamsport, and 62 degrees in Pittsburgh. Up in the Wyoming Valley area from Nanticoke through Wilkes-Barre, Kingston, and Lehman, your temperatures generally holding in the lower 50s. So we have one band of some rain coming through. Behind it, not much going on. A little bit of some raindrops, some drizzle, some sprinkles here and there. And we also have to deal with a couple of those areas of fog, especially in some of the higher elevations. Skycast precipitation and clouds keeps the shades of green and yellow and oranges with us. Yeah, kind of scattered here and there. And again, it's not going to be raining the entire time, but it's kind of damp, overcast. We'll maybe lucky if we see a little bit of some sunshine from time to time. But other than that, the unstable weather stays with us through almost the ending part of the work week. Notice these numbers, and we're not going to have to worry about any frozen precipitation because temperatures will continue to remain above freezing throughout the entire time. So we've got a chance of some rain, some showers for tomorrow, and we're going to be on the cool side of things with that frontal boundary. So this unsettled weather will be sticking with us over the next couple of days. Doesn't really want to leave anytime soon. Extended forecast is looking like this. Showers from time to time. In between there, not much going on. 40s and then 60s for Friday, and then looking dry as we go into the weekend. Our daytime Pennsylvania lottery numbers, the pick 2, 43, the pick 3, 727, and the pick 4, 6192. We'll have more for you coming up after the break.
Tonnesson's Incorporated Machine Shop in Hazleton and Whitehaven. They specialize in automotive, industrial, and small engine parts. If you want reliability and quality, go to Tonnesson's. Call them at 570-455-7761 or in Whitehaven, 570-443-9513. Mark your calendar for Heritage Hills Senior Health Fair, Wednesday, April 15th at the Laurel Ball in Hazleton. The Senior Health Fair provides area seniors with important information on how to lead a healthier and happier way of life, as well as free health screenings. Hundreds of dollars worth of prizes and giveaways, and more. For more information, contact Lisa Marie at 570-427-4500. Heritage Hills Senior Health Fair, Wednesday, April 15th at the Laurel Ball in Hazleton.
The Helping Hand Society's annual telethon will be held Saturday, April 25th, live from the Laurel Mall in Hazleton and broadcast on WYLN TV 35. Enjoy local and regional entertainment all day Saturday from noon until 11 p.m. The Helping Hand Society telethon live from the Laurel Mall in Hazleton on WYLN TV 35.
The Tamaqua Chamber of Commerce hosted an event today featuring the borough's police chief. The topic of discussion was security cameras. Our Julie Stefanovich has more on the story.
Tamaqua Police Chief Rick Weaver gave a presentation on camera security at this morning's chamber breakfast. The program was set up to educate business owners on crime prevention in the borough.
Well, obviously, the more cameras we have around town, we have 10 now cameras around town, and if businesses have them, it gives us just more pieces of the pie. Cameras aren't the answer to everything, but the more you have, obviously, the better it is, because it could capture something that we would need if something happened.
The cameras are purchased by business owners and monitored by the police department. The chief said it saves the businesses time and money. It also helps the police with surveying criminal activities.
It gives them added security for one. It decreased their insurance costs because of the cameras, and just a secure sense to know that the police can monitor right there at your business, and so can you. It's great. It's a different world with all the technology, though. I mean, with the license plate readers in cars, the cameras, the iPads in cars monitoring the cameras. It's a lot to do sitting in a police car and deal with all this technology, but it's like anything else. You get used to it.
The Johnny Morgan Foundation has helped the department with costs of the system. The Borough Council also supports its officers. The cameras are currently being offered to businesses, but Chief Weaver hopes to eventually offer the services to residential neighborhoods. The Tamaqua Chamber of Commerce also holds ongoing events to help educate its members on different topics throughout the community. For more information, you can contact them at 570-668-1880. In Tamaqua, for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Coming up next, Eric DeBerardinis is in with sports here on WYLN. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will have one final look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
Tujac Cycle and Power Sports is your power sports authority. Here you'll find a brand selection that can't be beat. From 2 wheels, 3 wheels, 4 wheels, and on the water too. Plus, Tujac has the apparel and accessories to make you feel like a pro. So hold onto your seat and rev it up. At Tujac Cycle and Power Sports, Cole Street, Wilkes-Barre, your power sports authority.
The Wiltsey Center is pleased to announce their 5th anniversary birthday gala, Saturday, May 2nd at 6:30 p.m. at the Historic Castle in Hazleton. To begin the celebration, the Mahoney Brothers will present Jukebox Heroes Live, a recreation of many of your favorite rock and roll icons. After the show, continue the celebration with light refreshments, which are included in the price of your ticket. Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or Boscov's in Hazleton.
If the weather holds, the Rail Riders will open their season on Thursday. While hopes for the big league Yankees have certainly been higher in the past, hope for the future exists in part because of a rebuilding farm system. 24-year-old Scranton Wilkes-Barre second baseman Rob Refsnyder is a big part of that process.
It's huge. You're talking about a guy, came up here and hit 300 at this level. He's hit wherever he's been, and he doesn't give at bats away. He was when I started thinking about a lineup a couple of weeks ago in spring training, he was the name. There wasn't even a hesitation to put him in the 3-hole.
Just to enjoy the year, get better, and obviously get to New York. That's my goal. I'm going to be working towards that every day. I'm sure with the support of Scranton and this organization, ownership, everything like that, I think I have a great place to succeed here, and I'm looking forward to the challenge.
In 77 games with the Rail Riders last season, Refsnyder hit 300 with 8 home runs and 33 RBI. The Rail Riders open Thursday at home against Syracuse. Syracuse will have more from Media Day tonight on Late Edition. The rain wipes out another Hazleton area baseball game today, but yesterday the Cougars finally took the field to begin the quest to defend their conference and district championships. We pick up the action in the bottom of the 5th inning with the Cougars leading 6-5 after surrendering 4 runs in the top half of the frame. Dominic Hara looking to build the lead back up, but the throw beats him to first. Next up, though, teammate Jeremy Budgeon makes contact, and he will send home Kyle Rogers for a 7-5 lead. Ryan Heller gets the start on the mound for Hazleton on opening day, and he gets Crestwood swinging and looking. Comets not giving up hope, though. Seth Porpiglia drives one, advancing Jordy Tejeda to third. But Dante Biasi comes in to close it out. He does so in fashion, getting the K, and the Cougars win by a 7-5 final. Yesterday, Hazleton Tennis with a different result, falling to MMI Prep 4-1. But even the defeats are an opportunity to learn for the rebuilding program.
We're very inexperienced, we're young, we're trying to start building a nucleus for next year. We'd like to be competitive and win some matches. You got to work on the fundamentals, bending your knees, watching the ball, swinging through, footwork, positioning on the court. We spend all season working on that.
Last night, Duke captured its 5th college basketball national championship. No one in our W Island Sports Bracket Challenge correctly predicted the Blue Devils, but congratulations are in order for our winner, Grady Lee, who narrowly edged Kelly Frager greater than Kentucky. I finished in the bottom 14% of America. Our W Island Sports Bracket finishes in the bottom 4%, so a rough year all around. Stay tuned. Coming up, Joe Garbacik is in with a final look at the forecast.
At Cuck's Turkey Farm, we are family-owned and operated for over 45 years, and we consistently strive to produce premium poultry. We offer the finest all-natural country poultry, antibiotic-free, all-vegetarian fed with superior white meat yield and exceptional flavor. So we invite you to experience the unique natural taste of our poultry for your enjoyment and your health. Give us a call or stop in today.
Visit the Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau website at tournapa.com for the listings of the many events you will find in Luzerne County. From wine festivals, hill climbs, tomato and kielbasa festivals, you will find it all in Luzerne County. Luzerne County was named the best outdoors destination in Pennsylvania by the official Best in PA website. The Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau will help you relax, relive history, and marvel at the area's stunning natural beauty. Luzerne County, you'll find it right here in Northeast PA.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
Well, we do got some of those showers across our area, especially over the eastern third of Pennsylvania. And this inclement weather, this showery type of precipitation, unsettled weather, if you will, it's going to stick with us over the next couple of days. And we may not break out of this pattern at least until we go into our Friday. 50 degrees now, Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport. It's even cooler in Mount Pocono. It's only 45 degrees, 56 now in Selinsgrove, 52 in Williamsport, 50 in State College, and it's only in the 40s in Bradford and Erie. Satellite radar, in fact, we just show you the radar because we know there's a lot of clouds around. You see some of those heavier bands of rain that's been moving through from west toward the east. And this unsettled weather, like I said, the rain on and off in nature will be around for a little bit anyway. In fact, through the ending part of this work week, tomorrow, Thursday, and then maybe a few lingering showers for Friday. But then it clears out just in time for the weekend.
All right, well, at least we have a nice weekend. I guess that's all that matters. So we'll see what happens. Teams are out. Not today.
Not today.
Obviously, been a few days, and then the fields will be wet, so we'll clean up that rain a little bit.
We'll dry it out. How's that sound?
Sounds good. I didn't even know it stopped raining before you went outside.
For now. It'll rain a little bit.
Have a good night, everyone.